Y'all enjoying yourselves?
A diligent work ethic is a part of any NBA success story, and that's also true of your My Player. Let's go over some ways to train your body and develop even more on the court.
There are several reasons to work out regularly. You can gain My Points, badge progress, and an additional turbo meter weekly by earning 3 or 4 stars in 5 different workouts.
After completing your 5 workout activities each week, you'll also receive Gatorade Boosts. Plus, after earning 50 stars at the Gatorade training facility, you can even change your body type. Before or after an NBA game, you can also complete a handful of workouts in the workout room, backstage to the right of the arena tunnel. While working out, choosing a variety of exercises will help spread out areas of focus for your badge progress.
And if you're looking to improve your play within the team, visit the team practice facility next to the arena. This is a great place to work on badges that are not being developed in games you've played and strengthen your approach to different gameplay situations. Put in that work and you'll see positive results. If you're looking for a versatile defensive build that can guard the 1 through 5, then our next guest has just the build for you. Brother Jones, welcome to 2K TV.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate y'all for inviting me.
We're so excited to have you on the show today. Let's get started and let's talk about your build.
So basically what it is, it's a lockdown build designed to stop every offensive player. I'm here to be the most annoying defender possible. If they take it in the paint, smacking it, they want to dribble around on the perimeter, it's out of there too, because we don't steal the ball.
When I use this build, I could switch off to the point guard or the 2 guard, or even if I needed to guard the center and stop centers, you actually have a pretty good chance against most positions. So what tips would you give for new players coming in and using this build in 2K24?
I would say to play either the 3, it can go to the 4 also, but I would recommend to come in and just hit that right stick ripper, get that gold as fast as you can, get glove gold as fast as you can. It don't even take a lot of effort to really pull off a steal. If all you have to do is flick the stick when the ball's like in their face, it's yours. If they blow by you, we got Hall of Fame chase down to smack it right out of there. They can go ahead. I'll meet you. So it's one of those type of things. So in the centers that think they can bully you,
well, it's important to look your best on the road, and that's not lost on the Wizards. Here they are coming. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Davis. Bobby Portis out there with Wood. Then it's Purdue. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt and Davis man the post box. And it's prime time. And it's Quinn in at the 3. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Poole.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's prime time. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Now, here's Poole. He's tightly guarded. Here's Purdue. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And here's Los Angeles. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Here's Reeves. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. The shot by Quinn, no good.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Pass to Poole. The 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's prime time. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Now, here's Poole. Coming off 31 points last game. Wood passes to Poole. A floater. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Vanderbilt the pass to Quinn. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Reeves gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
So both teams making some changes here. Washington trailing. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. It's good from long range.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's prime time. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. .121 left to play in the first quarter. From past the arc. They get it again. Kessler with the bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
1:04 left to play in the first. Now, here's Shamet. Guarded closely. Koulibaly, no good.
Boy, he really wanted that shot. Trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
One-on-one fast break. Here's prime time. Rebound, Washington.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And Koulibaly gets it to go. Los Angeles leading by 3. And the pass to Kessler. Here's prime time. Shoots. And too long on the shot. Shamet with it. Off target with his 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 3. The second. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Jordan Poole is out there with Davis. Then it's Purdue. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Poole does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He scored 25 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Just another of what has been a string of terrific games from him. He's been really rolling. Guys?
All right, David. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
The game now all time. Poole's got 7 points. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Quinn's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's prime time. No good from outside.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt. Bol has been the guy. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Bol.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Vanderbilt and Davis man the post box. And it's prime time, and it's Reeves in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Wizards leading by 5. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And it's prime time missing.
You know what? But he's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Poole, no good. LA's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Primetime. Drains the three-pointer. Primetime's got 9.
Now that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Washington's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him. No good on that one. Nice D from Primetime.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pulls it up. Drops one in from the wing.
And he didn't hesitate for a second. As soon as the crossover threw his man off balance, he rose up in rhythm to knock down the jumper.
Poole with no one around. Again, the miss by Poole.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing cleanly.
The Wizards with the lead. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Excellent D there from Primetime.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Again, Los Angeles.
Now that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up that jump shot.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Portis. Now, here's Poole. He's covered closely. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And another miss by Washington.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Primetime, and another 3 for the Lakers.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat-out torture.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Primetime. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Pass to Coulibaly. And Sanders kicks to Melton. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. Stolen by Kessler. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Primetime. He's got 20. Again, Los Angeles.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Pass to Coulibaly. To the middle. In the corner. Shamet with it. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Primetime, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Wood. Davis is out there with Anthony Melton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Purdue in at the small forward position. Melton with the ball. Now guarded by Primetime. Now here's Melton. He's guarded closely. Purdue, no luck.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Here's Primetime. They get it back. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Melton passes to Wood. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, he is a tough customer in that painted.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And here is Poole. From the arc. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Woods got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Purdue passes it to Melton. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Purdue. Fades and shoots. And again, Washington no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Primetime. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Not going to go that time.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Poole with it. Now defended by Primetime.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Primetime.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Primetime. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jordan Poole picks one up. That's good from Primetime. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Six seconds left to play here in the fourth. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up for Dorisburg. David Aldridge.
Obviously, defense is a big part of your build, so who is the NBA comp for your influencer build in NBA 2K24?
I would say more like Dennis Rodman type, Scottie Pippen. You can cover it all. You can even say Jordan's defensive side that he has with the mentality that you have to have too. You got to have the mentality with the build. You can't just have the build. You got to be ready mentally to stop them too. It's a dual thing. One with the
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday. So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Henderson, Robert Williams out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Sharp, and it's Brogdon in at the 2. And for the Lakers, Vanderbilt at power forward with Davis in the middle. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Primetime in at the point. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Here's Primetime. Shoots. First shot won't go. Vanderbilt against Brogdon. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, one thing about Malcolm Brogdon, he's confident and he inspires confidence in others.
Yeah, former Rookie of the Year as a point guard of a veteran team. He definitely has a take-charge persona. He makes big shots. He doesn't make many mistakes. His coaches and teammates trust him at a high level. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Primetime. And Ayton pulls it down. Now Portland with it. It's Sharp on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Davis will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Henderson for three. Knocks it down from distance.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Primetime passes to Davis. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Brogdon, the pass to Aiden. 4 on the clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now the Lakers moving it up. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Sharp. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Pass to Aiden. Excellent D there from Davis.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Primetime. The Lakers with another miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. Primetime's got 5 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Henderson outside. Here's Brogdon. And the layup is good off the glass.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
And Primetime gets it to go. He has 7. Portland calls timeout. Some changes now for the Lakers. Kessler, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Reeves. Anderson's checked in for Los Angeles. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Murray passes to Henderson. The three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Primetime. Top of the key. Again, the Lakers score.
I think he catches him off guard with the spin move right there.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Guarded by Russell. Now Robinson. Fades away. No good there.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Primetime. Kept alive. Outside, Anderson. Here's Primetime. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Henderson. Tight defense on him.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's prime time. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Henderson. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. The Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. He shoots. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Vanderbilt at power forward with Davis in the middle. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's prime time in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. For Portland, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start of the second quarter. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Here's Brogdon. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's prime time. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Shoots a fadeaway. And there's another one for the Lakers. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, BA. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time in their last time out against the Wizards was outstanding. He picked up 29 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight, too, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Connects from downtown. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. The 11-footer. Rebound, the Lakers.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And prime time gets it to go.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Portland trailing here. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Timeout. Start it.
So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's take a minute to look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contest for the Lakers.
It's been their guards who have really carried the weight offensively. They'd appreciate some more production out of their front court, but for now, their backcourt has kept them in it.
Here's Sharp, coming off a 22-point game against Washington. Shoots over Anderson. Got a piece of it. Here's Primetime. Robinson defending. Primetime passes to Kessler. Over to the wing. Inside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Primetime. Shot clock at 6. A deep three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Such a wide open look.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
23 seconds left in the first half of this game. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Primetime's got 33.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Robert Williams out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Sharp in at small forward. Ball stolen. Here's Primetime. And he goes in for the dunk.
This sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And here's Brogdon. Henderson finds Brogdon. Back to Henderson. Beyond the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against Memphis, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Williams misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Primetime, defended by Henderson. Here's Primetime. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Primetime's got 40 points.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up. Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Henderson outside. Three-pointer Sharp. Portland no good that time either. And Davis with the block. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Hey, great defensive effort there with the block shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up. Vincent's checked in for Reeves. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Fades and shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Primetime's got 11 in the second half.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. The Lakers, number 1.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month. Challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
Henderson with it. He's got 10. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Out of halftime. Not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Primetime. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Primetime, defended by Henderson. Here's Davis. And he gets that one. Davis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put back.
Timeout called. Portland.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Malcolm Brogdon. The open shot, Henderson gets some space and buries the jumper. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Here's prime time. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Back to Henderson. Outside Robinson. And Davis with the block.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Henderson. Tipped.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Primetime. Sends it home from three-point land. Primetime's got 16 in the second half. Now here's Henderson. He's closely guarded to halt the run. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Primetime. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Murray with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy.
Ayton passes to Sharp. And here is Williams. Hachimura covering. Sharp. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anderson. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you could have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Walker Kessler out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's prime time in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Releases. Again, the Lakers. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Henderson for 3. Anderson pulls it down.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Primetime. Again, the Lakers.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
That's just hard to stop. When Brogdon is making these kind of shots, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Primetime, defended by Henderson. Here's Primetime. They get the rebound. Kessler passes to Primetime. The 3. And he gets it back. They shoot again. He got it again. Sensational.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Henderson. And Reeves pulls it down. And it's a Lakers ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
After he pulled off that rare crossover, he had nothing left for the finish. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for primetime.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Portland. The Trailblazers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Murray looking around. Pass to Walker. Banked it in off the glass.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And that one's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Anderson pulls it down.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Great positioning on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
We've talked a lot about the defense on this build, but you can also spot up and shoot the 3. So talk about some of the advantages of how you play offense with such a defensive-minded build.
Oh, just in case you thought this was the only defense? No. We can dunk the ball too. And it has a 3-point. 78. I got the jump shots on my videos. 78, no, that's all you need. 78, just corner threat. Either corner threats in the corner. That's it.
And is this build built for a certain mode, or is it a good build for all the modes?
It's here for every mode. Any mode you throw in it, it's going to dominate. It'll make an instant impact. Park, wreck, cages, whatever you throw at it.
I actually used this during Season 1, throughout Season 1. I loved it. So talk about the feeling you got when 2K contacted you and said, we're going to actually put your build in the game as an influencer build. What was that feeling like?
I couldn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. There's no way that they actually hit me up about something that I've been doing for years. Made the lockdown build starting in 17. I've been running a lockdown theme ever since with other things.
The Twin Cities. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone. And now the Lakers starting group. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post spots. And it's prime time. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Also Naz Reid out there. And it's Strong in at the guard position. And at certain points of the season, Clark, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas pedal.
Kevin, it's really hard to maintain that same energy level throughout the season. You're going to have some dips, especially around the midway point. The great teams understand how to stay together and keep after it even in the midst of those momentary dips.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's primetime. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Edwards, that's good.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Portland. They get it back. Vanderbilt, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Bayless. 8 points his last outing. They get a hand on it. Here's primetime. From downtown, Reed with the rebound. Primetime's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Over in the corner, Edwards buries it from 3-point range. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Vanderbilt's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Here's Strong. It's blocked. Here's primetime. Fires from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And the call will be against primetime. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 7. Here's Strong. The layup off target.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
It's deflected. Here's primetime. 6 points for him. Fires top of the key. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
Edwards passes to Bayless. Outside, Towns. Pass to Strong. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best 3-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Here's primetime. He's got 8. Releases. Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Here's more. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. From down in the low post, it goes.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Here's Primetime, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's Moore. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Moore's got his second bucket. Lakers leading by 5. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's Primetime missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Takes a 3, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Primetime. Primetime's got 11 points. Milton looking around. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Russell. From deep three-point land. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Top. Big substitution here for the Lakers. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against Portland was tremendous. He ended the game with 68 points, and that was his highest output of the season. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Reeves the pass to Primetime. Lets it go. That one wide left. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And here's Edwards following the 3 from Primetime. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Good on the bucket. Primetime's got 19 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Here's Milton. It's blocked. And they recover it. And Bayless kicks to Edwards. Towns against Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Anderson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Primetime, defended by Milton. Primetime's shot is good.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Right side, Edwards. Towns for 3. That shot off. Here's Primetime, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post box. And it's Primetime, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3, like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
5 to shoot. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it's Primetime missing. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Edwards. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 14.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Primetime. He's got 23. Pass to Reeves. Here's Primetime. The shot. Bayless grabs the board. Fast break, Minnesota. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. Minnesota making some changes. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Moore subbed in for Edwards. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Austin Reeves. Here's Primetime. He drains the quick shot. Primetime's got 25 points in the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Strong, the pass to Reed. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Primetime. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Timberwolves trail by 3. Moore passes to Gobert. Back to Moore. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
He's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Outside, Edwards. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Bayless in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Here's Primetime to the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Primetime, defended by Towns.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Strong. Lets it go with the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside, Edwards. Now the pass to Strong. Clock at 6. Poked loose. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
And the Lakers with some changes. Walker Kessler comes in for Anthony Davis. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin Reeves. Bayless deciding where to go with it. Trying to end the drought. Reed gets the bucket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kessler passes to Primetime. The second chance effort. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3, and that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Lakers leading by 18. Russell passes to Primetime. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the call will be against Primetime. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Hey, 1:56 left here in the 4th quarter. Hey, who got ball? Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Primetime. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Primetime.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Primetime, the pass to Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Here's Primetime, inside, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's an 18-point game. Passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Primetime. Misses there. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient.
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And as the Lakers entered the building, here are the starters for Charlotte. Jackson out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Smith. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Vanderbilt at power forward with Davis in the middle. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's prime time in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, it's the time of year where teams are starting to find their identity and looking forward to the coming months.
Yeah, you know, you're through the initial grind, and it's onward and upward from here. But teams are still figuring out who the contenders and pretenders might be. But nobody's hopes are completely tarnished just yet.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Here's prime time. To the right side. Vanderbilt to pass to prime time. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Here's prime time. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's prime time. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in.
That's inexcusable defense. You must put a body on Davis or you will pay for it.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Jackson. Back to Ball. Smith outside. Now here's Jackson. Ball outside. Fires for 3. On target from range. Ball's got 5.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Prime time. And the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Ball outside. Jackson finds Ball. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Jackson.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's prime time. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pass to Jackson. Lots of room. And that one drops. He has 6.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Prime time's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Pass to Washington. And the layup is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's prime time. Give him 8 points now. Tries it from 19. Washington grabs the miss. The Hornets with a lead. Jackson surveying the D. Three-pointer Rozier. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You have to appreciate Rozier's confidence. Ready to pull up as soon as he catches it.
Here's Primetime. Pounded by Rozier. The three ball. Pass to Primetime. Launches it from deep. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries. That's tipped. Here's Jackson. Good D by Kessler. The Lakers shooting around 40% early on here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hits the trifecta.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Now here's Rozier. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Well, the league has put an emphasis.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Ball passes to Washington. There's the 3. They get it back. Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Vanderbilt at power forward with Davis in the middle. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's prime time in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Three-pointer. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Smith right side. And Reeves pulls it down.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Primetime. Hounded by Ball. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Here's Primetime. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead. Here's Ball. 20 points for him last game against Boston. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Washington. Here's Williams. And it's blocked by Davis.
Anthony Davis has a gift, and timing is impeccable when blocking shots.
Here's Primetime. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jackson on the wing. 6 points for him. And Ball gets it to go. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Now here's Ball. He's got 10. Pass to Washington. Ball outside. Pulls it. Rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Ooh, very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Fultz, he's checked in for Reeves. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Maladone's checked in for Smith. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. There's a double team with Vanderbilt. The 3 from Washington. Here's Jackson. Got a hand on it. Now the Lakers moving it up. Throws it up high. And it's the Hornets on the break. The baseline J is on the way. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's primetime. And again, the Lakers, no good. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 10. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Here's primetime. And again, the Lakers, no good. Maledon for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've got Smith, P.J. Washington out there with Jackson. Then it's Ball, and it's Williams in at the 5 spot.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's primetime. Pounded by Ball. Pass to Reeves. Here's primetime. There's the triple. Hornets with the rebound. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Ball. Jackson with it. Started by Vanderbilt. Jackson drawing the double team. He shoots it. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Outside, Williams. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Kessler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's primetime. He's got 19.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
No good on the free throw. Anderson's checked in for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Reeves. He's off on the second. He manages to convert the third. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime, and their last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped 27 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully, he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, this level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Here's primetime. 23 points in the game.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Jackson finds Rozier. Pass to Evans. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Anderson. Hachimura, the pass to primetime. From outside the arc. That shot, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And that one falls for Jackson. So it's the Hornets now. Vanderbilt at power forward with Davis in the middle. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's prime time in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's prime time. They get it again. And that one's good. Davis. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Boy, he bodied them inside. Davis isn't shy about fighting for it.
Offensive rebound. Deflected. Goes up again. Here's prime time. Puts up a deep 3. And they get it back. Vanderbilt to pass to prime time. Second shot opportunity. And again, it's the Lakers. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot.
You want to win? Well, show me on the defensive end. AD continues to do it.
Here's prime time. Knocks down the triple. Prime time's got 9 points here in the second half.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Now here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's prime time. And a miss there on the triple.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Ball with it. The ball's knocked loose. The 3 from Washington. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Washington against Davis. And it's rejected. Here's prime time. From deep three-point range, Smith with the rebound.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Here's Washington. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's prime time. Sinks it from distance. Prime time's got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 12. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's prime time. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's prime time. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's prime time. Pounded by Ball. It's good. Primetime's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Primetime.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
Here's Primetime. He can't get it to go. Good D by Ball.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And, you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Primetime gets it to go.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Kessler.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
And so Ball nails both of them. 20 seconds left in the game. Here's Primetime. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
For 3, Smith. That one doesn't drop. Here's Primetime. Fires the 3. Off target with the shot. So we see the Lakers get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill,